You're watching Heron TV.
It's time for Heron TV. You're watching Heron TV. It's the best show in all of HD. You're watching Heron
Good morning, Herons, and welcome to the third episode of the school year.
Happy Monday, Herons. I'm Miss Bywater.
And I'm Mr. Peterson, and this week, 2/3 of the 8th grade math department is hosting today's show.
So that equates to 66% of us being here today in the studio. But I feel if we keep making dorky math references, we won't be invited back.
Who cares? Having our humor on the show might make for an unbalanced equation, but I'm sure our presence will pay dividends. But I digress. Since this is a news show, let's get down to some announcements.
This Thursday, September 28th, is back to school night. Bring your families from 6 to 7:30 to see our school.
But that's not the only event happening this week. Our athletics season is just getting started.
This week, the Herons cross country team will be competing in their first meet of the season. Let's check in with Coach Ayers to learn more.
Hi everybody, this is Mr. Ayers. Just super excited that cross country has gotten started. The weather's great, it's a great time to run. We've got our first meet at Alder Creek Middle School this Wednesday. Come and cheer us on. Can't wait to see you guys there.
So come cheer on our runners this Wednesday after school.
HTV will be there rain or shine. The question is, what will the weather have in store for us?
I think we'll find out after the 5-day forecast. Herons, are you ready to do battle?
What kind of battle do they need to be ready for?
Let's check in with Miss Schmidt to find out.
Are you ready for a battle? We have Oregon's Battle of the Books starting right now. Make sure to fill out the OBOB survey that your ELA teacher sent out to you. If you're interested in joining a team, we're going to have meetings starting in November, but we got to figure out who wants to be on the team right now. See you soon, Herons.
8th graders, have you been looking for a great way to celebrate the end of middle school?
It's not too early to make those summer plans. Let's turn things over to Mrs. Lute to learn about this year's 8th grade East Coast trip.
8th graders, here's a trip for you only. We're going to be traveling with Rock Creek Middle School and with Happy Valley Middle School 8th graders. We're going to be going to the East Coast. Happy Valley Middle scholars who have traveled with me before, they say some of their favorite experiences are shopping with their friends in Rockefeller Plaza, Times Square, Fifth Avenue, and New York City's just the best. They love going to see Hamilton at a real Broadway show. Another thing that people love on this trip is going to Hershey Park and running the Rocky Steps in Philadelphia. And then we end the trip in Washington, D.C., where we tour the Capitol, and there's this amazing Smithsonian museums. So October 4th at 7 o'clock, there's going to be an informational meeting in my classroom at Happy Valley Middle School. So room 229, be sure to click on the link in the description of this video to check out our tour's website. And if you want to come get a flyer from me, I'm right by the student store. All right, so come get a flyer, and I hope to see you on that trip.
One great thing about being a Heron is that we are a school that is built on some great core values. Throughout this year, we are going to focus on character traits. To learn more, let's check in with Mrs. Whitewolf.
Good morning, Herons. My name is Miss Whitewolf, and one thing I love about Happy Valley Middle School is the kind students that I get to spend my days with. Throughout the year, we're going to be celebrating different traits of character at Happy Valley Middle School, and this quarter, we're focusing on kindness. So on that note, let's get to the quote of the week. Award-winning poet and author Maya Angelou said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." And that was your quote of the week. So Herons, keep your eyes out for examples of kindness here at Happy Valley Middle School. Next week, I'll be back to tell you how you can share your examples, and we can't wait to see those students who are kind highlighted on the show. In the meantime, let's keep celebrating character by rewarding students who've been safe, respectful, and responsible with our Heron call-out drawing. And the lucky winners are...
So head on down to the main office and claim your prize if you are one of our lucky winners.
I always like to head on down to the office when I want to hear a cheesy joke from Mr. Bolt.
Let's see if he has any for us.
Hey Team Herons, Mr. Bolt here with an important question for you. I would like to know, why was the cell phone wearing glasses? Because he lost his contacts. With that being said, it's time for some admin tips. I need to go get Miss Fortuna. We'll be right back.
Hey Herons,
Welcome to
admin tips. Hey Herons,
Hey,
nice
Herons.
to see you. It's that time, admin tips for you.
All right, so for our first admin tip, it's actually more of a thank you. We just wanted to recognize you and say great job with the cell phones and keeping those put away from door to bell, and the same with your AirPods. Good job, Herons.
Yes, well done. One thing that I want to talk to you about is something that's happening in the cafeteria. So evidently, a lot of people are chewing gum in the cafeteria, dropping it on the floor. So first off, make sure we're not doing that. It needs to go into the trash. The other thing that's happening is people are putting their gum on the trays and then putting the trays, and the trays are going through the wash. That gum is going to ruin our dishwasher. So please take the time to throw your gum away when you're done.
So the next thing I want to talk to you about are Heron callouts. And just remember, if you were here last year, our Heron callouts were purple. If you still have Heron callouts from last year, those are no good. This year's Heron callouts are green. Now remember, you can earn Heron callouts from any adult here on campus. And if you are caught being safe, responsible, or respectful, they'll give you a signed callout. You can trade those callouts in with me on Fridays in the cafeteria for treats, candy, fidgets, etc. And then also, once you do that, I will put the Heron callouts into the main office, and we do those weekly drawings for our Heron callout drawings on Heron TV. If your name is called, you have the opportunity to earn a bigger prize, like a full-size candy bar.
Thank you, Mr. Bolt. I am going to be talking to you about what's called All In. That actually just happened last week, and so it's something that's going to be randomly done throughout the weeks of the school. So what is All In? All In is when you walk into your classroom, you are seated and ready to go, and then the bell rings. So everyone in the classroom should be seated and ready to go before the bell rings. When the bell rings, if that's what's happening in the classroom, one of your classmates is going to get a yellow card. They get to walk up to the office, and they get to get a bag of candy and bring that to you, rewarding you for your awesome behavior.
Miss Fortuna, if I'm walking into a class and I'm standing and talking with my friends, but I'm in the classroom, does that count as an all-in?
It does not, Mr. Bolt. You need to be seated.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
All right, Herons, we have confidence in you. Have a great week.
Have a great week, Herons.
And that was this week's
Admin Tips.
Those admin tips are no laughing matter, even though it's nice to work with colleagues that have a sense of humor.
Really? I thought you would say you like to work with teachers that have such a great sense of fashion.
Really, Mr. Peterson, something about your choice of attire never seemed to add up.
Maybe not, but the time we spend on the air sure seems to add up rather quickly, and we're just about out of it.
Before we go, don't forget to order your yearbook by the end of the month to get your discount.
And don't forget that you can customize your 2 free pages regardless of when you order your book.
So that means you can have the pictures of your friends, your activities, and your experiences in your own unique spread.
Pictures of friends? I'm dedicating those pages to all my favorite equations and theorems.
Of course you are. Be sure to join us next week for another edition of Heron TV. I'm Miss Bywater.
And I'm Mr. Peterson.
Have a great day, Herons.
Have a great day, Herons.
it take so long?
I was trying to process.
You're
I was
processing?
like,